Everyone knows I never get scared. Okay, I lied. So what? But in all of gaming, there is one thing that scares me most: the ocean. So I thought to myself, what better way to get over that fear than 100%ing a game that is mainly in the ocean? This decision turned out to be one of my biggest mistakes. Starting out, we of course have everyone's favorite parts of video games, the tutorial and intro. Oh, don't mind if I do. Just one more for the collection. We play as Dave, who's a diver, obviously. During the day, we dive for fish in the ocean, and at night work a sushi bar to make money. But it's not that simple. If you haven't gotten this point yet, the ocean is a scary place. Luckily for our first achievement, Undersea Gunslinger, we get something to help with that: a gun.
Completed the gun tutorial.
There are many guns in the game that we will need to collect and upgrade for some much later achievements. For now, we need to upgrade our diving suit, allowing us to dive deeper and start our story of finding the sea people.
First equipment upgrade.
Adding another item to our list of chores. With our fancy new gear and gun, we have a successful dive and easily earn enough money to repair the restaurant, unlocking our achievement and the ability to customize the restaurant. But that costs money, and since we need that, we will worry about customization later. Now for our list of chores, let's add another: special request. Ever so often, someone will come in requesting a special kind of food or a food challenge. In order to progress the story or unlock certain items, we have to do these. The only problem is, for our first one, we need to acquire our hardest catch yet, a shark, which went a lot better than I expected.
Get wrecked.
But the shark we will have to fight later on will be much harder than I would have ever expected from this game. For our next achievement, Save Dave, we need to drop our oxygen down to 0. So I did that completely on purpose to get the achievement.
I can't believe I just did that. Well, at least we got an achievement. Save Dave.
Back at the restaurant, there are a few ways we can increase the amount of money we earn. First, we can enhance dishes. This uses extra fish to upgrade the dish. Second, we can research new dishes, giving us access to some super high quality stuff. And third, we can level up our rank on Cooksta by serving customers fast with high quality food. The higher our Cooksta rank, the more customers we get a night, meaning more money. But we can no longer do this alone, so it's time to hire some staff. The staff can increase serving and cooking speed, as well as many other helpful things. And for the achievement leadership, we will need to upgrade one staff member to max level, which currently costs way more than we have. While diving, we can also pick up items along the seafloor, and for our achievement scrap metal collector, we need to pick up a total of 100.
Picked up 100 items.
Every new dive, there is a chance this dolphin will come and ask us for help to save the pink dolphin.
Holy crap. Why do these dolphins have this?
The third and final time this happens, we earn the achievement New Undersea Friend. But I got 2 achievements here. The other was Mr. Melee for catching 20 fish with a melee weapon. The only problem was, those were people. Listen, I don't know what all food the restaurant's serving, I'm just doing my job. For our next achievement, Deep Sea Diver, we need to reach the deep sea. And in order to do that, we need the headlamp, which we can unlock by defeating our first of many bosses, the giant squid. Most of the boss fights in this game are pretty easy with the exception of one. But with the squid down, we can continue our story and journey deeper and deeper.
Entered the deep sea for the first time.
Going so far, in fact, we get the achievement Undersea Civilization for discovering the undersea village of the sea people.
Discovered the undersea village.
This part kinda sucked. I had to do random tasks for them in order to gain their trust. While doing these, I did get the achievement Predator of the Blue Hole for catching our 300th fish.
Caught 300 fish.
Back on the surface, we are approached by a farmer who wants a special meal. Doing this for him, we unlock the farm, giving us the ability to grow certain crops and rice to use in our meals, as well as 3 achievements we will need to complete later on. Before heading back in the ocean, I decided to upgrade our gun for better protection, giving us the achievement Arms Craftsman.
Enhanced gun 3 times.
We also did this. So that was pretty cool. After completing enough tasks for the sea people, we had gained their trust and are now able to do even more chores for them. This consisted of swimming through a sea people zombie area to get a key they needed. Using that key, we are able to head into the Glacial Passage.
Discovered the Glacial Passage.
But to go even farther, I had to wait because I didn't have the right tool or some other story reason, which is fine because we had many things to clean up before progressing the story. We first decided to figure out Momo's secret. While diving, there is a chance to find cooking pots. Within them, there's a small chance it will be cat food. Giving the cat food to Momo at the restaurant a certain amount of times will allow us to follow him and discover his cat family. They will then move into the restaurant where we need to feed the kitten 20 times for a later achievement. Back in the Sea People village, since we had done enough of their chores, we can now get the achievement Dumplings in the Water. for interacting with this lady now that her restaurant was open. These dumplings give us small buffs that we will never use. For the achievement photographer, we need to take 10 photos at photo spots. These can show up anywhere and quite often, so this achievement just happens over time. For our next achievement, the seaweed is growing, we need to bring this mermaid man some food, getting him feeling a lot better, where he offers to make us a seaweed farm. Returning to him the next day, the farm is complete and we get our achievement. Our final achievement before getting back into the story is Dave the Sniper. We just catch 10 fish with a sniper. Heading back to where we fought the giant squid, we are now able to grab the crowbar, allowing us to continue through the glacial passage, where we run into some small problems along the way. But we make it out fine and unlock the glacial area,
Achoo, entered the glacial area for the first time.
which I was not quite ready for. For the achievement Sea People Historian, we need to head back into the glacial passage and take a picture of all the murals.
Captured all the sea people murals.
Now it's time for our one and only missable achievement, Ration Eater. To do this, we need to get stealthy, and then eat the rations. Yeah, there wasn't much to it. We also grabbed some parts while here, allowing us to get a new dive suit and progress the story. For our next achievement, Feeble Blacksmith, we just need to speak with the blacksmith in the undersea village. Since we have taken care of all his quests, he is now officially open.
Dua's workshop open.
Our new cold resistant gear is finally ready. This allows so this guy gives us the Gyao app. For one of our last achievements, we need to raise 5 of these to max. Anyways, with our cold resistance gear, we are now able to head down to the bottom of the glacial area. We have a few boss fights here and are then told to come back 2 days later. After 2 days, the way is open. We head in to solve the puzzles and defeat the boss, finishing the story for our end credits and achievement.
Watch the ending credits.
But heading back into those end credits is how we get our next achievement, Dev Killer. Within the credits, we need to find and destroy every dev's name, which was not near as easy as I thought it would be. This took me about 4 tries to finally get right.
Wiped out all of the developers. Yes.
With the main story complete and some money to blow, we had many achievements to clean up. We first got the achievement of Bancho Sushi Regular for achieving Platinum rank in Cooksta. Maxed out our rice field for the achievement My Wonderful Rice Field. Completed our final cooking challenge, unlocking the first Bancho Sushi branch restaurant and the achievement manager. The branch restaurant will double our income, allowing money to become no issue. For our next achievement, Weapon Collector, we need to collect all weapons, and we only had 2 left to get, the ice gun and the sticky bomb gun, which can only be unlocked by finding them in chests 3 different times. For the achievement Blacksmith Helper, we just need to sell 200 items at the workshop, which being this far into the game, we had plenty of. Now probably our hardest fight in the whole game we do for the achievement Creature Hunter. In order to do this, we need to defeat all bosses. Most are easy, but one is not. This one boss gave me more trouble than anything else in this game so far. No matter what I did, it felt like I was just too slow, until eventually everything just worked out and I was saved by an elderly woman.
Defeated all bosses.
Now back to our fast, low effort achievements. For the achievement Artisan's Flame, we need to research 30 dishes. Professional Farmer for installing sprinklers in the garden. My Wonderful Field for expanding the vegetable farm to max. And Catman for feeding the cat 20 times. The achievement Cooksta Influencer is gotten by reaching the final Cooksta rank Diamond. In order to do this, I had to enhance one high level dish a ton until the taste was higher than any other. For our next achievement God of Lightning, we need to catch a fish with Mjolnir, or however you say it, and Gyao Master for raising 5 Gyaos. At this point, I was no longer really diving. I would go down and check the Mjolnir spawns, then use the mirror to get out. While out, I would work on the Gyao and restaurant to keep getting money. These last few took forever, but eventually I got lucky.
You're so powerful now, Dave. Caught a fish with Mjolnir.
For the achievement Leadership, we need to train an employee to level 20. There's no difficulty to this, it just takes a ton of money, which we finally had. For the achievement Strange Fish, we need to catch 5 Fishmon. These are rare fish that spawn once a week. They all have a unique way to be caught, like using a UV light. Since they only spawn once a week, I would skip every single day until I got the message they were spawning in. Doing this, we were eventually put into debt, but we got the achievement and that's all that matters. For our final achievement, Shop's Looking Good, we need to buy our first interior item. This was supposed to be one of the first achievements you get, but I always just wanted to save money and now I'm in severe debt. So after working a couple more days, we got our money back and the final achievement.
Bought first interior item.
So after 30 hours and 43 achievements spent in the ocean, I am still terrified.
Bro, it's a frickin' narwhal.